Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. We are here for the Welsh Esports League Finals. I am Bigfoot. I am joined by no one as of yet. I've got a little bit of a absent without leave partner on the casting, but we'll see what we can do. Tonight is, of course, EO versus Swans. So this is quite a big event for the Welsh Esports League. EO are the first team outside of Wales to sign up to the league. They've made it through to the finals. They've stomped everyone. They've beaten Swans in the past. I think it was 13-3. Maybe 13-5. And here they are going to duke it out in the finals. Swans will have hopefully been training quite hard and planning. There's a lot of footage. There's a couple. Well, there's one EO game out there to watch the other teams in the league, maybe about what's been happening. It's going to need a strategy executed quite well to win from what we've seen so far. EO do seem to be a very strong organisation coming in. Swans were really strong in this league as well up until this point. So one of the strongest teams of the Welsh Esports League up against the strongest newcomer. Bit of an intense evening. We'll see how it goes. I think the odds are in favour of EO, but we don't know what the Swans have been doing in the past week. They could have been really grinding out strats, preparing. Both teams have great coaches. So it's going to be a lot to do with what they've been up to the past week. But if it was last week's Swans versus last week's EO, it's definitely most likely that EO would come out on top. So we're going to start off in bind, Swans defense, then split EO defense, and if it goes to a third map, it will be Lotus, Swans defense. Bind is a very popular map for both of them. We've seen them, Bind and Haven really just seems to be the descent. Three really typical maps for Swans and EO so far. Surprised not to see an Ascent on this, but that might be part of it because EO was so strong on Ascent that might be part of the reason that it's been vetoed. Here we see a couple of players locking in. Probably going to be double controller there for Halsey and Sid. Got Grotto, Misio, J-Star. Reyna could be interesting for J-Star. And it might be single controller for the side of EO. Dackney hovering out on that chamber. Still a valid pick on Bind. Definitely nowhere near as strong as he used to be. Used to be able to teleport between both sites. That's about 40 months ago now. Times are changing. Cypher getting really strong these days. Probably one of the strongest. Probably a S tier agent in my opinion. The double buff. Cypher's been getting pretty good recently. And that will be Cypher instead of Chamber. I think they're both completely viable picks on this map, but Cypher does edge it a little bit. And EO not locking in, even though Swans are all ready to go.
Select your agent.
Another difference there between, you've got the Fade and the Sky, of course. Two very different initiators. The dog with the camera in its head, or the double prowler without the camera in its head. Reyna gets locked. Croto, yep. Maybe they're just buying a little bit of time while they plan their attack. This could be a stomp, but we're going to hope that Swans put up a fight and defend Wales from these English invaders. Of course, there's a raise on both teams. Raise has been nerfed a little bit recently, but still completely viable, especially on Bind. Still some good double satchels, some good nade spots, some good chokeholds, some good bits for the boom bot as well, but the Raise nerf was very sad. That was after the last Raise nerf when they destroyed the boom bot too, so that was after the Raise nerf before that. He's been nerfed to the ground. A little bit of love in the chat there. The game will be about to start. A little bit of quiet as we see EO pushing for I was expecting them just to rush like short all five of them, maybe showers all five of them, but they might be playing it a little bit slower than that. A little bit of a default. Does look like Swans are going to try and get some showers controls, maybe perceiving a similar threat to what I predicted. The MJT push out. There's the smoke here, going to protect them getting the orb. Blind shots from J-Star, not going to get anything, but they do know there's a player in there at least. ACO made some headway into A short. Sends a boombot out. J-Star does get Halsey through the smoke, so that is a really good start for EO. Getting that first kill in the pistol round always puts you in a good spot, but MJT answers straight back. with the Ghost against Misio. Little fake spike. A little bit of a grenade. A little bit of a poison orb. Plenty of util here trying to hold them back, but the spike will get... Oh no, it's going to have to restart again. So the util has got JK Monkey down to barely any HP, but does finally get the spike down and does get healed off by the Sky. Croto holding a long angle. Getting taken down to 56 HP. Retake going good so far, but no. Wow. So I thought JK Monkey had it on the back heels of Daki, but Daki with the spin there does actually get all the kills needed. 20 HP left, but just when it looks like EO managed to secure that first round, Swans wrestle it right back out of their hands. And it's probably going to be what it comes down to a lot tonight is clutch plays for Swans, unfortunately. They're going to have their clutch potential like really fulfilled tonight. Have their clutch, pull all the clutch techniques out the bag, because this will probably be a repeating situation where there's only one or two players standing for the Swans against like quite a few of EO. Of course, EO now forced onto that save round. Not even going to buy a Sheriff. Pretty much a guaranteed loss against 2 Guardians, 3 Spectres, full shields. So they're going to take that money into the next round. Something I wish my public lobbies would sometimes do. Instead of full shield Ghost on a round, you're definitely going to lose. So, but this is it. We do have high levels teams here, high levels coaching. It's evident by the fact we're in the finals, of course. Daki with beautiful camera location. Should be known by EO that that's a spot for the camera. I mean, all the sneaky spots for cameras and stuff need to be known at this level of gameplay. Otherwise, you'll just get tagged and tagged again. Doesn't check it, though. No way. Using the camera to just get info onto the minimap. Do see an excellent push out there. Easy kill with the Spectre. Croto now pushing towards showers with just the classic silently. Jaster makes their way through hooker. Rush teleport. Gotta come to showers, but then of course you've got smokes. You've got snake bites. Camera does get put out, but does get taken out. 42 seconds left. I mean, there is time to go and try another entrance, but it's held down pretty much everywhere. No, there's only 3 of them stacked. They've lost 1 player, another player's on the other side of the map. Could be 1 easy kill for Halsey, 2 easy kills for Halsey. Can it be a 3rd? Is marked. Oh. Jaster does get taken down elsewhere. In hooker. Bubs gets a classic kill. I mean, that was what the least they could hope for was 1 classic kill. Didn't manage to get any more than that. Take 1 Spectre, 1 shield off of the Swans. 2 shields actually, I think maybe. A little bit more damage was done elsewhere, but yeah. So now obviously full rifle round here for EO as they try and get back on the board. It wasn't the start they hoped for. They obviously hoped for a stomp in, but they haven't managed to dig their heels in just yet. And Swans with the 2 Guardians, might be able to hold their ground for 1 more round, but this will probably be where EO get on the board. I see them doing a default again. They're not really going for anything too drastic. So that's one thing. I mean, both Swans and EO are very well known for, I don't know what the word is, aggression and trolling. Like, straight up troll. Swans have been known to severely troll their opponents when they know that they're a lesser team. But I think both Swans and EO here, they're sort of playing a little bit carefully. Like, even though EO had the odds in their favor, they're definitely the team most likely to win looking at the stats on the EsportsWales website so far. They're still playing it carefully because even though they beat Swans once before, they know Swans do have the ability to hold them back. And like I said, if they've been preparing for the past week in the right way, they've been doing the right drills, getting the right attacking plays, it might not be too difficult for them to defend this Welsh Cup. So far, the Swans' defense is looking really tight. MJT with a wall bang onto Missio, though. So there's 2 of EO knocked down. Swans on this sort of half-buy save bonus round. The only thing bought was this Frenzy, which does actually get a kill from Halsey as JK Monkey gets taken down. And now 2 players standing. Croto does get 1 in heaven. But it's going to be easy cleanup for Sid and Lou as they come out of Lambs, get those final 2 kills and stop Esports Org getting the spike down even, sending them back to a save round. There's going to be Guardian. Is that like a desperation Guardian we're starting to see? Jster might be better off just saving, but you never know. Jster might be getting frustrated, wants to pull out some sort of clutch, get that first headshot heal up, but nope, going to be forced back down to a Sheriff and half shield. It's possible. Oh, back up to the Guardian, no shield. To see if Jster can get away with this, get this first kill, get this heal, and get the snowball. You know, with 1 kill and 1 orb, that will also be an Empress as well. So upgrading to an automatic weapon with the Empress running might have somewhat of a chance of getting some kind of multiple kill going, but like I said last round, Swan's defense has been really tight. They're doing a great job of holding down all the default angles, and MJT with 2 op shots, 2 kills down mid. Showstopper now online. Bob's going to waste another Prowler. Doesn't really get anything off the back of that Prowler. The information was already there. Might hold them back for another couple seconds, but MJT's just pushing forward on 3 kills now with the wall bang there. Croto going to try and smoke and just camera inside that smoke, but the smoke doesn't quite cover it, so just going to camera the edge of it. Not going to get that 4th kill just yet, as Misio picks up the Guardian. Goes for a re-peek, but not sure if peeking the op with the Guardian's a good idea here, Misio. Let's see how this goes for you. Croto with an excellent headshot on a Halsey, and now MJT just needs 1 more kill to get the ace, but as I say that, Sid gets the headshot on a Croto. Croto gets knocked out, and it's 4-0 to Swans. I mean, this is probably the start that the majority, well, the majority of our viewers, which are mostly based in Wales, wanted, I guess. It's probably a couple of EO fans tuned in from my side of the border, and it's not what they wanted to see, I'm sure. It's not what we expected as well, you know. Esports organization, EO, they stomped everyone they came into contact with leading up to this moment. So, got a bit of a game on our hands. Michio going in for a bit of a fast entrance up to the box there. There is 2 beautiful tripwires, but they're going to be hopped straight over as Michio is now completely on site. Could be an orbital strike onto the, I think maybe the tripwires, was it? Pushing out of the smoke. Michio's going to get an easy kill on Daki. He has missed Halsey though. So Halsey's going to get this repeat. I think that's a nice kill there for Halsey. 1 more, but will get traded out. Do see the Empress finally come out. Croto taken down 25 HP. Sid gets a nice kill on the Croto. Easy finish. MJT making this peek with the op. Going to get an excellent headshot there. It was actually through the lip of that heaven there. And now it's all on Jster to finish off these last 2 players. Definitely possible. Empress still active. MJT with the op shot misses. Might want to pick up a Vandal, but doesn't need it. MJT is on point with the operator tonight. So many kills. We'll see in a second just quite how many. That's just 2 rounds. That was 6 in 2 rounds, I think. So already on a 10 in 5 rounds. Loads of money in the bank for the Swans as well. Esports organization back to a scrappy buy. Trying to get something off the back of a Guardian and a Bulldog, but again, might just be better to keep that money in the bank. They do have 3 ults. Combining a half buy and ults might be what they need, but maybe just saving, combining ults and a full buy is going to be more likely. But if they do that, they will be sitting on 6-0. Oh my days, what an excellent tripwire. Maybe even saw it coming, maybe even saw that the showstopper had been ready, and another really cool tripwire. Love to see it.
1 enemy remaining. Spike down
Daki
A.
got some nice setups to hold Esports organization back. Swans 3 players standing. Daki with 4 kills there as it's now 6-0. No ultimates were used for EO, so they've got 4 to move into this next round with 5 Vandals and 5 full shields. I think just at least for their own morale, they need to get 1 point on the board. Even if this game is a wash for them, getting a point on the board at this moment is probably quite integral to their group morale moving forward, because, yeah, this is not the stomp we expected. It's the opposite, and it's a pleasure to watch.
Beacon here.
Okay, things are starting to change as Jster takes down MJT with a headshot, stopping that op, get anything. Camera definitely helped. I think the util really helped them start that off, but Sid with one really good kill there. Now trying to get Jacer as well. Halsey peeking out towards short, does get one, but Misio trades out. Daki is on the back of sight behind these smokes. Sid taking down Misio as Misio pulls out of the smoke. Bub's going to be caught on the rotation with the tripwire. Easy shots for Lou. Going to take down Bubs. And now it's all on Jaster again. This time a 1v3. Emperor still. Actually still used. I don't think it was used last round. Maybe 40 popped it and didn't. But yeah, heading into Hooker now will be taken out instantly by Lou. And there we have it. 7-0 to the Swans. Crazy stuff. 10 kills still for MJT as the rest of the team start to catch up a little bit. Need to get onto the Twitch chat. I just realised I'm not on the Twitch chat. I want to see what all the other Welsh players are saying. Oh, it looks like a Twitch chat. Repost this silly snake if silly guys. Sure. I'm not silly, so I won't be reposting. Looks like it's going to be another A short push. Misio not so confident on the entry this time. Getting caught by these tripwires. Holding them back. They're not sure where to expect them. That's the thing. Josh in chat says 13-0, please. I mean, that will be the definition of a stomp. And as strong as both teams have been, I'm not sure if they've had a 13-0 this season. There's been a couple 13-0s throughout. It's hard to remember exactly which season we've been in. There's been it also displays 13-0 as default. So just getting the information up. We've got 13-10 Swans against Robins. That was a close one. Robins nearly made it through to this final. Esports Organisation had a close one against Team Shy as well, 16-14. Sports Organisation 13-5, not 13-3 Swans last time. Yep, so that was a 13-5. Swans 13-1 Team Shy though, and Shy were the team that almost took out Esports Organisation.
10 seconds left.
Wow. Swans just still clearing up. 8-0 now. They're looking really, really good on defense. Really impressed by how tight this defense is and how patient it is. Holding the angles. Somehow Daki just has the reads on where the tripwires need to be to win the round as well. I mean, that's like probably Cypher's main job is predicting the future. Like, otherwise you just play in that Cypher that just sits on site looking at your CCTV camera doing nothing. Yeah, EO 13-1 Ronda Rising. So that was nearly a 13-0. EO also 13-1 Pit Ponies. Oof. This is what I mean. You see, when we say we expected a stomp, I'm casting alone. When I say I was expecting a stomp, it's just because of this crazy track record of EO, and the fact they did the 13-5 Swans last time, but Swans maybe just weren't like prepared, having been the top of the league so like for the first season and almost top the second, and now they know what they've got to be prepared for. They seem more than prepared. Kroto does outshoot MJT. MJT did have an op in hand, Kroto, with the headshot, with the Marshall. Nice shot from MJT in the chat. Sid, though, getting a nice kill. Will be traded out. JK Monkey marches onto site with a Sheriff. Plant will be delayed by the orbital strike as Meteor gets taken down as well. 30 seconds. There will be time to get the spike down, but Halsey is pushing out. This Marshall might not be enough, and it's just a cleanup as Kroto's Marshall doesn't do it this time. Too much coming, too many automatic weapons pushing into the site there. Orbital strike, absolutely crucial to start that retake off. Gunplay, crucial to finish it. Halsey and Daki just killing it. Who is JK Monkey? For the blind, he is the vision. For the hungry, he is the chef. For the thirsty, he is the water. If JK Monkey thinks, I agree. I love. I haven't seen that copy pasta before. Oh, it's the Ronaldo one, isn't it? But just edit it again. Yes. I'm not a silly snake. Alright? I won't be reposting any emojis. I'm busy holding down the casting fort. I'm not a silly snake, mate. I'm getting bullied by Twitch chat now. Excellent kill from Sid there. Not going to be another as Kroto trades out. Neural theft from Kroto. There's EO, or 4 players against 2 for the first time. Now, this should be their first round, but, you know, Swans, it's not impossible for them to get this retake. Nice hawk, kind of. Like, it was a nice hawk until you walked into it yourself, and Jayster gonna get headshot Lou really simply. It's all on Daki to get 2 kills on 5 HP. It's not going to be achievable. It did manage to take out Kroto, though, so the Cypher battle does go onwards. Jayster nearly up to double digits, but, you know, definitely not doing the job that Arena needs to do. Especially on Bind, maybe not the best pick. And if you are going to pick Reyna on Bind, you've got a little bit of carrying to do. You need to get those kills in. Is top fragging for the team, but, you know, haven't really seen many clean entries, and that is partly because of the tightness of Swan's defense. It's just been so clean, so tight, so patient. But looks like we can actually see a little bit of aggression now, which is a little bit of a mix-up for the Swans. Their confidence is coming out. MJT, Showstopper gets one. Misio trades. Does leave A-site completely clear for the take, and if they want to just march onto it, hopefully that poison orb will hold back EO a little bit longer, because this site is free for the taking, and the rotation's coming in thick and fast. Got 3 players making their way to CT in heaven. If only EO had the information that we had, that site has just been completely empty for the past 30 seconds. They would have made an entrance and a plant a long time ago. Misio getting a nice kill there. 3 versus 4 for the retake. Housie has made the rotation too. He was anchoring B-site for a little while. No way. Now it's all just Jayster, held back by a molly and a smoke. Lou gonna get this defuse off. Gonna walk out of this smoke. Does get 1 kill. Nearly gets another onto the spike, but Halsey will headshot Jayster straight down. And even with the odds against them, Swans managed to get a beautiful retake there. 10-1. Last round in the half. 14 kills for Daki. Wow. Yeah, I mean, Daki's been killing it.
Yes, this should do.
I don't get half of these copy pastas, man. How you all doing? Let's just keep it simple. How you doing, chat? How you feeling today? Who you supporting?
That goes there.
So I'm scrolling through Snakes and Ronaldo copy pasta for meaningful comments, guys. Come on. You know, cast. Yes, please help me on Ed. Please help me casting. I'm all by myself. Just get into the Discord. Get the broadcast permissions and click on live now.
Got one. Face your fear.
Nightfall comes out. So does the Empress. JK Monkey does get taken down, but Jayster trades instantly. Spike is down. MJT hot on the heels of Jayster, as is the Cabbages. That was just beautiful from MJT. The aggression from the Swans that they normally save for inferior teams is coming out to an equal team, and it is beautiful to watch. I mean, I'm going to, on average, they're equal teams, all right? Look, it might be 10-1, and it might not look equal right now, but historically and statistically throughout this whole league, these 2 teams are equal teams. We might see a bit of a switch up when we move to the next map, which will be split with EO on defense. Oh my days, Kroto with the no-scope, but Daki with the Vandal. Easy trade. Hello.
Switching sides.
Silly Valorant players. Yes, they're very silly. They should just all be playing CS2. A lot less utility. Much more simple. Okay, so switching over. Swans will be on attack. Only need 2 rounds to close this out. Move through to the next map. See how long EO can drag this out. Maybe they can bring it to overtime if they've got the same defensive procedure and tightness that Swans had, but comp's a little bit different. Not quite as geared for defense, I think. I think Sky's a little bit better for the retakes. I think Reyna's not the best character on this map, especially in defense. So it's going to be tricky for them to do it themselves. There goes MJT with a double satchel. Cleared most of that area.
Spike planted.
Spike is down. Everyone's spraying completely blind. Misio just see one from the from the Lear. But won't get the kill through the wall. Misio does get 2 great kills there. Daki gets 1, trades out, and yep, Swans win. Match point. And they still have 3 players standing. Testament to their strength and power that we've seen demonstrated so many times before, just unfortunately early on in the league not able to demonstrate it against EO, but they're back. You know, this is the rematch. There was a best of 1 last time, of course. EsportsWales, the Welsh Esports League. Valorant League is best of 1 until the final. So a best of 3 tonight. That is the beauty as well when you get 2 teams like this that have a a little bit of a rivalry, or they both think that they can win the trophy. It's good to have a best of 3 instead of a best of 1, because if we're lucky, we'll get to the 3rd map and we'll really see who is the best. At least this league. MJT with the judge. The judge has been nerfed as well, so nerfed agent, nerfed gun.
Heal up, squad.
Nice. Beautiful shot with the Marshal and the Sheriff there from Jester and Kroto. Misio going to get a kill with a Stinger. Here comes the judge. Jump shots are nowhere near as good as they used to be.
Remaining. Last player standing.
But that's not going to stop MJT. Oh, where is this last player? Does get the info. They're on site. Very, very important. Bird flash. Oh, and there we have it. Lou finishes off, gets the info they need. Easy kills for the defeat. Esports organization only able to get 1 round on the board. So we might have a match on our hands, or we might have the opposite of the stomp that we kind of expected. Swans might just stomp this next one out. EO are defending split though, so that's it's possible they'll get a good first half. If not likely, they'll get a good first half. But that's only 1 half of the game, remember. We do have the second half, of course. Let's have a little look at these stats here. MJT with an ACS of 358, 18 kills, 9 deaths, econ rating of 75, 6 first bloods. On the other side of EO, we've got Kroto with 3 first bloods, and then Reyna Duelist initiating Duelist with 2 first bloods. So yeah, unfortunately not able to get the job done in the first attacking half there. Swan's defense was just so clean. Really, really good use of Cypher util. Really good use of Viper util. They were very good at keeping people alive and doing retakes together. You know, that's always really important. If you're struggling in Valorant, solo queuing, get some friends and play it together. You'll rank up so fast. It's a huge big difference when you start just playing together, clearing sites together, clearing angles together, trading together, etc. Combining your util together, etc. Definitely helps a lot, and you can see from these teams, we've seen it before in both Swans and EO games this season, how well they play together and how much of a difference it makes to these sometimes disorientated teams. But of course, we're going to take a little break now. Just shout out to Daki as well, who managed to get 17 kills. But yeah, we'll be back soon with Split on the EO defense as they desperately try and stop Swans running away from this. See you soon.
If you're worried someone close to you is being radicalized, act early and reach out for help. We give advice and guidance, and together with other organizations, we can put the right support in place. Without it, your loved one could be drawn down a dangerous path. So we'll work to help them escape it. You won't be wasting our time. And if you act early, we can help before it's too late. If you're worried that someone you know is being radicalized, visit actearly.uk.
Hello everybody, we are back, of course, into our second map after Swan's 13 wand EO. Bit of a big score, bit of a dominant entrance to this best of 3 tonight. We will be moving forward though, of course, split with EO on defense, so this is EO's big chance to get one map on the board at least and take us to a third and final map. I think split defense is a good position to do that from, with the right comp, with the right tactics and setups. Definitely possible to have a dominant first half. Of course, there is a second half as well. Jester getting onto the jet. See if Jester can get more kills as a duelist on the jet than Reyna. It's going to be, again, kind of their job to do a lot, especially on the attacking half. MJT back on the Rays. Sid moving over to the breach. Daki, I mean, Kroto and Daki probably going to be on Cypher again. Split's a very good Cypher map. They're both very good Cypher players. Omen, yep, definitely the best smoker for this map too. Doesn't really space in most comps to do double controller on Split. Not really needed either. You kind of need to focus on that sort of initiator duelist side of things. These bottlenecks leading into the sites can be a little bit tricky without a movement duelist and flash initiator. So, of course, we'll see Swans with all of that. They've got Sky flashes, they've got Breach flashes, and they've got MJT on the movement. Pretty good movement we saw last round as well.
Select your agent.
Yep, that's everyone locked for the Swans. And of course, don't think we'll see much changing on that left-hand side for EO. So the double duelist on the side of EO, I did think they would probably go for a more defensive comp, considering they're defending first, and this is where they really need to get the rounds on the board. However, they're very good at offensive defense. So part of the plan might be to use Misio and Jaster's duelist strengths to push out the sites, get some early kills. Wouldn't be surprised to see Jaster with a Sheriff and dash activated, making an early push, probably over on B. Of course, B push angle can be held by the defenders. Sorry, by the attackers, if they choose to do that too. Big stack towards B. Just got a little bit of Cypher util going up on A. Actually pixelated. I can't see if that's the camera or the tripwire. Let me just see if I can. It's probably the camera. I can't see. I've got a little bit of a pixel on my screen right now, but I can read the names out. I still see enough. Yeah, it will be this B push. Let's see. Actually, looks like the duelists are going to head down mid, but they might be doing it together. They might be going for a fast flank if they don't catch anything. Silently, we see Swans stepping towards B site. No information gathered by anyone yet. Smokes out, dog out, blast pack out. Big fast entrance. MJT making this really fast push on a site. There is, of course, 2 Judas on the flank, but they're held back by a cage. They will be making that push now, but their location is known. The spike is down. Excellent headshot there from Monkey. Daki, though, 2 headshots for himself. MJT gets 2 headshots. Oh my days, and it's just Bob standing, but the jump shot right click from Halsey is enough. And Swans first round on the board. Wow. So, I mean, I was confident that EO were going to start off strong tonight. I think the murmurs in the EO Discord were that they'd already won. Haven't spoken to anyone from the Swans since last week, but judging by what I see so far, I think I might have been right in that preparation. They've been doing something this past week. They've at least had a serious conversation. At the very least, they've had a very serious conversation about, focus and playing together. That classic spray through the cyber cage, barely going to do any damage. Daki just marches in with the Vandal, shoots Bubs through a wall. Jester making a push for the classic. It's very reminiscent of last map's round 2. MJT takes Kroto down. Spike's going to go down as well. Misio does get 1 kill though, and there is a Marshal in heaven. Something could happen out of this, but I can't see it. There's a Vandal on site, and yeah, unless Monkey could steal that Vandal, I don't think anything's going to happen. And Monkey does not steal that Vandal with the classic. Jester can't even peek with the Marshal. As soon as they do peek, taken down by the Bulldog. Halsey and Co going to want to get off site and save these weapons now. As this Spike speeds up. Halsey going to get that final kill. They're going to get off site. Spike's not even going to detonate. Plenty of time. We're just speed running EsportsWales right now. Swans are just speed running, kicking the English team out, sending them home. Things still might change. We're only 2 rounds in. But Swans are looking good. Daki, top fragging again. Daki's, you know, as a Sentinel, often seen on the top of that kill leaderboard or in second place. You know, just a couple of kills behind MJT by the end of the game. It's very impressive to see, and especially on the attacking side as well. We actually saw last week when, you know, the Swans were trolling a little bit more. We had Taki just walking on a site without any util, just headshotting people with in the pistol round. Couldn't believe it, man. It was just 2 clean headshots, no flashes, nothing. They just walked onto site, aim diffed their way to 13. What was it? 13-1 or something. That's crazy.
Spike down B.
EsportsWales managed to get the spike down. You know, and they do have guns this round, so yeah. JK Monkey with a nice kill. Taking down MJT, really crucial there. Keep the pressure down, but Daki with the Sheriff and the wall bang. Daki with the headshot onto Bubs. I'm telling you, man.
30 seconds left.
Daki. I'd love to see Daki on like a strong entrance duelist role.
Spike planted.
Daki on a jet could be really interesting. Headshot potential with the knives. Oof. Kroto doing their best to get on site and do some kind of retake, but Swan's still at it, preventing another buy round from EO. So far, we are repeating last round. I think it was round 7 or 8 EO took last time. See if Swans can get another 3 on the board before letting Esports Organization dig their heels in. We see over Judge. Defensive push, maybe? A little bit of a jiggly peek. But elsewhere on the map, we have MGT just double blast packing onto site. It's completely cleared. Will the Spike catch up? Spike is in Lou's hand. It will go down. It's going to be another very, very difficult retake for Esports Organization. Got the camera out there. Halsey's watching the flank. There's also a tripwire on flank. MJT with a beautiful double spray down. Misio does get one with the Judge somewhere. Does take down Halsey on the flank, but Judge and Sheriff retake 2v4. Oh no, yeah, Misio picked up a Vandal, but will be headshot. Raised diff yet again. So the one clue that we were looking at last week when we were looking at statistics and this week, was the difference they had when they played Team Shy, because Esports Organization 16-14 to Team Shy, and they did actually almost take it a couple of times. It was so close, back and forth, that entire game. But then when Swans went up against Team Shy, 13-1, you see. So that was the biggest, oh my days. What is happening? This is not what we expected. At least we thought like esports organization stomp or an equal match. This is the least expected, just statistically. But of course, like I was saying, there was one clue in the statistics that I mentioned last week, mentioned earlier tonight, that Swans stomped Shy, but Shy gave EO a hard time. Never got to see the Swans versus EO match, the first one. It's a bit of a shame. I would love to have watched that for a bit more, like a wider view of what we were getting into tonight and what we've been through previously. But 13-5 kind of speaks for itself, and it did make it seem like EO were pretty good up against the Swans. Let's see what map it was at least. I think I can get that information.
One enemy remaining.
No, we did watch it. I am completely wrong. We watched it. It's on. There's a VOD. So you can check that VOD out if you do want to. This team is fantastic in the chat. Yes, you're not wrong there. Look, Onavad in the chat, you asked me a question about 17 copy pastas ago. I'm going to miss them, right? Whose pick is this map? I don't have it. I'm sorry, mate. I'm a silly snake. No idea. I just got the details through... I mean, it's EO defense, so I'm guessing Swans pick EO chose defense, but I might be wrong. Don't... Right, carrier down. Swans taking down just 2 players now, so esports organization going to dig their heels in a little bit earlier than they managed to on Bind. But Daki is still alive. And Daki's a troublemaker, so's Halsey. Halsey with a lovely little lurk there. Daki as well, to be honest. I mean, and now the spike's picked up with from the shadows. How's he going to plant it for heaven? Best plant spot on this map, I think. As long as you can... Oh, not as long, but especially if you can get that heaven control back. No way. This should have been an EO round, and Swans are just not letting it happen. Spray down from Daki with the free K. Daki and Halsey clutch it out. Looked like it was all over, and EO were going to dig their heels in, but using from the shadows to get that spike, using their superior gunplay. Crazy, crazy. How are they just winning every single... Oh, I don't know, man. Every single duel. Get Bubs back on duelist, someone says in the chat. Some little bit of BM in the chat too. It's good to see people getting into it. There's definitely some Swan supporters and some EO supporters, I think, hanging around for the stream tonight. It's 32 of you right now. Get your friends in. See if we can get that up to 40. Watch these finals. But you know, by the time you've got a couple more people tuned in, the match might be over if it continues going this way. Swans need 7 more rounds to win. An esports organization haven't got anything on the board yet, and they're going to need 13, of course. Can see the Cypher util there now, so shout out to Kashi up in that video quality, thank you. Kashi, the producer behind the scenes. We do have Cordoban on the observing as well. Really, really good team. Makes everything happen. I'm flaming the players, but I should, a little bit. But I should maybe flame my caster for leaving me, co-caster for leaving me stranded tonight. Not sure where he is. I hope he's all right. I hope he's okay. We haven't heard from him.
30 seconds left.
Hope everything's okay, and maybe just asleep, having some beautiful dreams. Whilst these kills are just going off left, right, and center. Halsey takes down Monkey, but gets traded out. Jester, though, now with the AWP, really starting to put in some work, but will it convert into a defuse? You know, these 2 kills, excellent start to the retake, but you're still up in heaven. Sid's still got a Vandal, and you're going to get taken down. Misio holding it down for EO on 8 kills. The rest of the team, 3-3-2-1. Having a really, really hard time getting the momentum going against the Swans tonight. It's interesting as well, seeing it inverted. So, of course, last round, we had the Swans on defense in the first half and how tight that defense was. But now we're seeing similar tightness and team cohesion, but in the attack phase from the Swans. And EO just not able to come out on top of any of these like 1v1s that really matter to get that advantage. And when the couple of times they have, like now, a couple of times that something similar has happened, where EO have managed to get that early frag in, Swans have just clutched it out. So let's see what happens this round. See if EO can ride off the back of that great kill there. Picking up a free Vandal. That blind dart could have done a lot more if it was shot a couple of seconds later, but of course ain't got the wall hacks like I do. Lou with an excellent kill on JK Monkey. Croto gets one, but the spike will go down. Very, very good take of sight. Now Halsey is up on Heaven. Jay still has a lot of work to do. A lot of potential to get it done as well. But Lou takes down Misio, or Misio blast packs in. Jayster gets taken down the minute they try and make a maneuver onto site as well, and now Bubs is held back too. The spike's going to start beeping faster and faster. I think now that's got to be most of Swan's util con as we go down to gunplay. First kill does go to Bubs. Might not be enough time now. Got to get with the second kill and the third, and then just move forward. It's not enough time. Nice try, Bubs, though. You nearly got a point on the board for EO, but here we are. 8-0 to the Swans. Champions, maybe, already. I mean, don't want to speak too soon, but you see that scoreline? Not a single round for EO. Yeah. It's probably going to continue in much the same way.
This goes here.
Camera taken out straight away by EO. Camera also taken out by the Swans.
Tripwire destroyed.
Tripwire is destroyed. That is obviously one of the Raisinades uses, even though it got nerfed from 250% to like 100% damage, or I think that was it. I might be wrong, but basically the Raisinade against enemy util doesn't do as much damage now, but it's still enough if you get it on target. It's still enough to take down a tripwire like that.
I've got your trail.
Seekers come out. So does the Odin, but Daki's just going to wallbang that Odin down. Monkey was stunned by a cabbage. Spike's going to go down. 4-player retake is going to be needed by EO. But the Swans have taken quite a lot of map control. Maybe spread themselves a little bit too thin, but probably was not expecting MJT to be up there. And yet here we have the last player of EO. It's back down to Bubs, getting absolutely swarmed. Flashes and guns galore. Bubs will not be able to stay standing. And it's 9-0 to Swans. Crazy. PogChamp in the chat. I guess that's a supporter of Swans, and yeah, they're pogging it out right now. Look how much money they got in the bank. Plenty. Jayster, unfortunately unable to purchase a shield this round, so going to try and do the job of a duelist without a shield. Pushing down mid by themselves. Heaven take, slightly different approach to what they've been doing normally. Croto on site takes down MJT. MJT doing their job of like moving around the site, but oh my days. That was fast, but it was massively off the back of that early kill there. MJT getting a little bit too far away from the team, trying to find an enemy. Just like, that's the thing, you get that blood thirst sometimes when you're the entrance duelist, and if you don't find anyone in heaven, you're going to keep bouncing around until you find someone. But sometimes better just to stick with the team and, you know, clear the site together. That first kill did snowball for EO. Managed to get one on the board. See if they can keep it going at all. They do have the guns, but again, one player missing a shield. There might have been something they could do with the economy to jig that around, but unfortunately, one player, no shield. Shouldn't be too much of an issue for them. MJT showstopper, right on the site, going to scare everyone away. Actually, no way. Just blind shoots the showstopper into God and gets the kill. Headshot. Beautiful. Great angle. Oh my days. Yeah. This is... Oof. Double initiator definitely beats double Judas on this map. Definitely does. You just need one really good duelist, which they've got in the form of Daki here. As you can see. And MJT just backing up. Daki the duelist. Wow. I mean, I wanted to see Swans defend this map too, but we're only going to get a couple of rounds in by the looks of it. After seeing the defense on Bind, it was just so nice, so tight. Oh, Halsey. Into spawn, one kill, doesn't get two, unfortunately.
Last player standing.
Okay, let's see if Lou can clutch this one out in a 1v3. It's Lou's time to shine. It will be Jace's time to shine, in fact. And Monkey will defuse. Monkey won't defuse, Bubs will defuse, getting those Seekers back on board. And, oh no, yeah, it's all over. That's the end of the round, as we do see from the shadows coming out. So, 10-2 there. Good half. In the chat, good to see that the manners are still hanging about a little bit, you know. Sometimes, after getting stomped so hard, the manners can disappear a little bit, but everyone's being polite. It's good to see. Good professionalism. Sometimes I do wish there was a way to mute the chat, though, especially in university esports, man. It's like, can we just put a logo over that or something? But yeah, these guys doing a great job. So, esports all going to have to get a really, really good stranglehold of this half. Let's see what they do. Missio up to heaven, taken down by MJT Shorty. Not even going to reload. Very confident. Oh my days. Lou re-peeks with the ghost. Finishes J-Star off. Two players taken down from EO already. Halsey trying to do something, make something happen in mid with a classic, but Kroto outguns. Lou hot on the tails now.
One enemy remaining.
Chasing them down. Daki gets a kill. Lou gets free. Swans win again. Someone's saying that they'll do the free 11 Fnatic curse. I mean, it's possible. There is actually a fact sheet here. It says Georgetown met the Fnatic Valorant roster once. So that might be the angle they're going for. The free 11 reverse sweep. I can't see it happening personally. I can't really see a crack in the Swans' behavior apart from a couple of overextensions. But I mean, they've got the confidence to do that and like the score lead to do it. MJT. Is there going to be a shorty shotgun ace? It's going to be the judge ace. Oh my days. Match point. Let's go. This is for the. This is it. This is for the Welsh Esports League Season 3 trophy. The English tried to come across the border. They tried to take it away from the Welsh, but the Welsh were having none of it. They said something in Welsh. I don't speak Welsh, so I'd say something in Welsh right now. They said something in Welsh and sent the English home. Or will it be the reverse sweep of the century? Esports organization comeback. See what they've got planned. Default push here. Swans. Aggressive push out. Double cage. Showstopper online. Jster with the judge making a march up mid. There's Judge v Judge. I love to see it. Judge v Judge. 2 judges v 1 judge. MJT just black. Do it. Yes! And the showstopper. And they're running for their life. And that was a really, really good TP to get away from it, Monkey. Big respect. Thought MJT might get a little bit more off the back of that, off the showstopper with the judge here. Gonna come a jump kill, I think. No, not quite. This is very, very messy and sloppy. And we already got a GG in the chat. JK Monkey thinks it's all over. I mean, yeah, it is all over. Daki with the 4K. Daki top fragging. I think again, or like second top fragger last round and then top fragger this round. There we have it. I was expecting to go till 9, half 9, but it's 8:15 and the Swans have taken the trophy. Clutched it out of the hands of the English. They thought they could just march across the border. Actually, they didn't actually leave the border. This is online. They're still in London. They thought they could plug in their LAN cables. Plug in their cables from London and come to Wales and take this trophy, but they couldn't. We couldn't do it this time. See if how the format happens next league. It might be back to just Welsh teams if the Welsh teams, like, if there's enough of them. They may not be allowed back. You know, being so naughty, getting so close to seeing the trophy. You know. Let's have a little look at these stats here, though. We've got 3 of the Swans up at the top. Yeah. Oof. So yeah, Daki nearly top fragged this Cypher, but completely equal with MJT this time. 20 kills each. It's just MJT's ACS and Econ rating was a little bit higher, and of course 7 first bloods for MJT, but Cypher, whose job it is to stand back playing off util, had 3 first bloods, so really good. Maybe that was played off util, not sure. But they were, Daki is just looking so fresh. playing this Sentinel and getting that high on the kill board is amazing. Next up we got Lou, 13-6-8. Then we do have Missio from EO, 10-14-0. Then it's Halsey. And then beautiful from Sid, right? Bottom of the leaderboard completely. Bottom of all the players. 4 kills, 6 deaths, but doing their job with the flashes and stuns. Sid has 15 assists. Really, really nice stuff. That's what you want to see from a breach. High assists, whether they have high kills or not. Thank you everyone in chat, hanging around, watching this stompage. And yeah, I guess that's it for this season. And I'll see you again next season. We'll be back in some months with the Welsh Esports League Valorant Season 4. It's been a pleasure so far. Really, really good season this time. Slightly mix up of the format. We might mix it up again next time. Just make sure you're in the Discord, staying in tune with all the latest news, and get involved if you can. You know, it's not just Valorant. There's plenty of games, plenty of ways to get involved. Get yourselves in the Discord. And big thanks to Act and Prevent for sponsoring the stream. And big thanks to everyone behind the scenes at EsportsWales. That's our producer, Kashi, our observer, Koroban, John, CEO, and everyone else help make this happen. Pick up yourselves, and we'll see you next time.
If you're worried someone close to you is being radicalized, act early and reach out for help. We give advice and guidance, and together with other organizations, we can put the right support in place. Without it, your loved one could be drawn down a dangerous path. So we'll work to help them escape it. You won't be wasting our time. And if you act early, we can help before it's too late. If you're worried that someone you know is being radicalized, visit actearly.uk.